looks with the hair.
He looks good in it.
hair?
Yeah, but
We're talking about Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
His stand up.
yeah, like
I never seen it.
I've never seen his stand up either.
outside
I've
of the show.
But every single show starts off with like a 30-second bit.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, yes.
Which that's the other thing is like through Kill Tony, you get to see how hard like a minute is. So it's not like it's his best stuff where he's getting into shit. It's like whatever joke you can do in fucking 15, 20 seconds or whatever.
It is wild to just be like, have this not mandatory, but just like kind of mandatory almost. Like, oh, you want a special? All right, it's going to be like an hour long. It's like, ooh. That's a lot of material.
The YouTube specials are cool because people will be like, yeah, I got like a cool 45.
Right,
It's like,
right.
I'd rather
I like that.
45
Yo,
of heat.
Seriously.
We're talking about that with Cat Williams' special, the Pimp Chronicles. It's like 45 minutes.
Clean.
Yeah.
Good.
He doesn't, there's no stopping in it though. Like,
That's how I feel with like rap albums now. Like everybody wants to make a fucking hour and 10 album. And it's like, yeah, but half of it's shit. Like give me.
how much of it is you talking?
Yeah, give me a clean like 36 minutes and that's it. Like everything's cool.
Illmatic's like 38 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I appreciate the comics that come out with like the good fucking like the warm up people because they just hit fucking hard and they just practice their best material.
'cause they're
over and over
hungry.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hungry
They're
as
hungry.
fuck. They're like, yo, I
like
got
watching
like
college
5-10
football.
minutes on here. Just got to make you laugh
And
right
it's
quick,
just
and I'm fucking in and
A
out.
knife, yeah. It's a samurai sword.
There's sometimes like those fucking starters are just like, damn, you guys not necessarily hit harder, but like just how compact.
It's an
you hit.
easier gig, yeah. Like you have a better.
Those openers for Dick Mullen.
I was
were
gonna say-
rough.
no.
Except for Mike Racine.
I was gonna say the local people were rough,
Yeah.
yeah, because that was like whoever was like literally like,
in the bar.
I'm in Chicago
Yeah.
and I'm trying to be a comedian. No, Mike Racine came out and was like, wouldn't it be gay if Italians were gay? Like, just really our brand of comedy.
No.
He's got a podcast, but I think it's only on Patreon.
Really?
The Out for Smokes podcast. He's fucking hilarious. He was a guest on something the other day.
Really?
He is like a fucking weird version of Nick Mullen.
Just a wop.
He is just a wop Nick Mullen. Like, he doesn't think as much, I think, is what it is.
Yeah.
But when he does think, it's like similar thought process.
Wouldn't it be gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the one he said?
I
Yeah,
guess
go
he's
back to-
super pro-Palestine right now.
Really?
He's like, yeah, I've been reading. Been doing a lot of reading lately. It's just like, just fucked up.
Fucked up.
What's that? Hey, well, there are good people in Israel.
They're called
Palestinian.
Palestinian.
Have you seen his special yet?
It's a
Nick
good
Mullins?
No.
joke.
It's great.
I think that was just a pod joke.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They kind of
That was the one I sent you.
They merged together.
Year of the Dragon. I probably watched it like 4 times.
God.
Really?
I haven't done that to specials since I would, like, my old guard of like Chappelle, Burr, and Louis.
I remember being a kid and like 3 days a week watching us like the same special.
I
watched Jim Brewer's early specials probably about 30 times.
Goddamn.
I watched Chappelle's for what it's worth, like just incessantly.
Yeah, that or like early Louis.
Oh, Louis.
Those ones. If
burning
we were
those
hanging out, I'd be
specials.
like, when we put the deer thing on,
Yeah.
like just
And every single time rolling over.
the one at my house that time with Covey. I mean, like we came close to dying. I think.
It literally hurts my abs
Yeah,
just thinking about like
literally.
just how hard I was just laughing.
Like where your chest might like cave in from like the vacuum that's being
Yeah.
created.
I used to love that his paranoid
Sober
weed
shit.
one.
Oh yeah,
His paranoid weed one where he's like smoking with the group outside. He's like,
Louise?
yeah, where he's like, and then he's in the drive-thru. He's like, I haven't looked out this front windshield in what feels like 20 minutes. It's like, damn, I've done that.
Did you see Chappelle's new stand-up at all?
Nah, not yet.
I did. Did you watch it?
Nah, it's sad now when I watch his shit.
It was
'cause
good.
It's more
Like,
like
it's
a
fine.
message than like a stand-up.
That's literally what I was telling him. It's like he's more of like he's taking like I'm the old head, like let me throw some like wise info on you.
I want
And then
stand-up,
like
bro.
sprinkle in a joke
Let me
like
drop some knowledge on
yeah,
it.
like it's fine. No, like it's Chappelle, it's fine. Like I get it. He has a good moral at the end kind of, but he keeps bringing
stand-up comedy though.
he keeps bringing up
Right.
he keeps bringing up the trans shit. I don't care.
Seriously, I don't give
keeps
a
bringing
fuck.
up-
really weird.
He keeps
though.
like he brings it up in jest in the beginning, and where he's like he like brings it up, and it's like, oh, you're making fun of yourself, bring it up. Like,
Sure.
cool, I get it. And then like he'll tell this long story and it's like, oh, he's going somewhere. And then it'll lead back to that. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Well,
why are we going back to this? And then he's talking about like old shit like Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Because he ain't a special in fucking forever.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's like
I wrote
it's like
this
it's
joke
old, like
3 years ago.
it's like Dad, it's like
That's a
happened,
good
happened
one.
years ago. Like there's new shit out. There's other shit happening.
And you say he's trying to like say immoral or whatever, but it's like, all right, but then it's the same dude that wants to be able to make like a fucking whatever joke in the same breath. And it's like, all right, well, like if you're so hung up on the morals, like go do a fucking like
A TED Talk.
yeah, like you did that Mark Twain speech or whatever. Like, yeah, talk about morals there or whatever. Like here, this is an on Netflix comedy
Let's have some laughs.
stand up.
Yeah. Let's get
You're
loose.
Dave Chappelle.
Let's get loose.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson came out with a new stand-up. I got to watch that one. I enjoy him.
For being as weird a dude as he is with like being famous and stuff now, I have always enjoyed his
What does
stand
he
up.
do?
I don't find him funny on SNL.
Really?
No, on SNL.
No, really. Like I enjoy him on SNL.
Anytime I ever see him, he just seems like he's like not acting.
Do with the
Oh,
big-
he just
he's
seems
got big
high as
teeth.
shit, and
Yeah.
he's just having a good time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
I
it's
know this guy.
respectable. I mean, it's more just like the SNL sketches aren't making me laugh. It's not like him specifically. I guess it's like
No, I
what the
get
fuck.
that. Well, I mean, SNL's
This dude was like dad died 9/11.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is the guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he had that one special where he was talking about that, and then the other one where he's on mushrooms is like got some good stuff in it.
Woo.
Every comedian in New York says like how crazy it was that they met him when he was like 15, and he was like always really funny and really nice, and like
He just seems like a cool dude.
yeah, easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Used to be a loser, gets into money. It's like cool.
I mean, he's still, not to be a dick or anything, he still like has that kind of like just that loser, just kind of like just
like a
chill
gangly
vibe. Yeah,
fuck,
just like,
yeah.
what's up, man? Just chilling.
He's got a weird voice. Like
Yeah.
Wasn't he fucking Kim Kardashian?
Oh, he was fucking everybody.
He was with everybody, right?
Yeah, dude, he
Ariana
was-
Grande.
He's got so
Really?
much ass. More ass
Kim
than a public toilet
Kardashian
seat.
After
Good for him.
He's like the one white guy Kardashian was with that wasn't in the NBA.
Really?
She was with that one white guy, but he was like 6'10".
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we'll probably makes up for it. But like, just a regular ass dude.
Look up his list. Look up
You know
who he
he's-
slept with.
He's hung like an elephant. He's got to be. What
like
would you say?
girlfriends.
But karma has to
Girlfriends
probably
list.
maybe karma works like that. Your dad
The fuck
dies
is
in
this
9/11, you get a big dick.
So
That's something.
Emily Rada, whatever the fuck.
Really?
That's like the model. Pete.
That's crazy. She's hot as shit. And she doesn't
Remember-
even have like a crazy ass or anything. She's just like really, really
when I
pretty.
first met or
Like
not
Barbie.
met him, heard about him, he was dating
Barbie. Mila
Larry's daughter from Curb.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's his last name? David. Larry David.
He's dating Larry David's daughter. He was gonna
Really?
Yeah.
they're gonna create a comedy child.
Dude, I remember that shit. I was like, bro, that would be
were
wild.
gonna create the
that would
next
be the
Ben Stiller.
funniest
Yeah.
fucking guy. Yeah, Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale.
That's the
Kim
hot bitch
Kardashian.
from Big Bang Theory.
I don't know any of these people. Oh, yeah, I
She
know.
doesn't
her.
look very good there.
See, I don't know
but
names.
Yeah, but he's doing great for himself,
It
basically.
doesn't even make any
Good
sense
for him.
He's just a chill dude.
Good
Is that
for him.
Ariana Grande? That doesn't
Yeah.
look like Ariana Grande.
It doesn't at all.
Whoever's running this Wikipedia page
I may have forgot what she
sucks.
looks like. Yeah. That's funny. Nick Kroll needs a new stand-up. I liked his on Netflix. Did you watch that one? It was like Little Big Boy. No.
I don't think so.
I do enjoy Nick Kroll, though.
He's fun.
He is a very funny guy.
I like Nick Kroll as like a funny
character.
person. Yeah, I don't know if I like his stand up that much. It's not bad or anything, but just
Yeah.
go out of my way for it. Gotta watch that Shane Gillis one again. Beautiful dogs.
Who's that weird fuck that had the one experiment show with like the kid and everything where he kept switching them out?
Nathan.
Nathan. He has another show, like The Curse.
Brother. It is such a stressful watch.
Do you watch it?
No, I
haven't seen
is
it
it
either.
on
It is-
Paramount or something? Or
It's on
something?
Paramount,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
just saw
but
it.
it's a Showtime show, which makes more. It's shot like a horror movie. Literally, like the camera angles and like the feeling of unease I have the entire time watching it.
You say it's cringy, right? It's all cringe.
Yeah, instead of scary, it's cringe, but it's shot like it just like makes your fingernails like drag through it. And you're like, God, stop!
It's a written show, though. It's not like...
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
It's not like his other.
I'm
the
growing
show.
to hate Emma Stone, who I used to think like talk about like
Oh, I love her. Gorgeous.
cool version of Pete
Super
Davidson,
chill.
like super chill, cool, funny, hot,
Yeah.
like awesome.
super bad, a child.
Playing a child.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's a believer.
But no, I mean, I just watched Superbad for the first time, and I was like, damn, these people are young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a child.
But dude, it's like aggressive. How
Just get like the music.
Focused.
And everything tuned in on it.
it's like, you know, in rehearsal where you had to like look away and be like, God, like what the fuck? It's like that. But then by the time you look back, it's still happening. You're like, stop! Like, it's the one part I want to always tell you guys. It would be like a hook, I guess, but then also it would ruin like such a good surprise. There's one part in it, one aspect of it that like instead of saying it, they'll like show it. And it's like you wouldn't expect any show to show it. It's just very like, why? What the
What is
fuck?
No, don't tell
Yeah.
me. Don't tell me. So is it worth watching? Like, it's
Yeah, I think
how long is it?
There's no
they're
comedic.
like 45
there's no
minute
comedic
episodes.
payoff, right? There's just
That sounds heavy.
straight cringe.
There's not really jokes in it.
There's
Like,
nothing at the end. Like it's just like the show ends and it's just like wow, that was a lot.
there's things that are like kind of funny, but they're not even like
Cause like
so-
Curb has the cringe, but it's
obviously
at
it
the
com-
end it's like
Yeah, it's
I
funny.
get it, yeah.
No,
It
so
worked
like,
out.
Here's one example. They're like very like, especially the girl. She's like very well to do and like they're very like
do.
they're very like,
Ain't that a fine? How do you do?
but like that's like their parents, I guess, would be like the real money. So then she's like, I don't know, what would you say? She's like
Very eccentric.
No, she's like a social justice warrior. Because
Oh.
she didn't earn any of her money. She just has this money and she just like wants to throw it and be like, I saved these, you know, and did. So she like
Philanthropist.
on her best day, yeah. But like she actually isn't. She would tell people
rapist.
basically. But then she ends up like fucking these people over, and those people just show up at her house with guns because like she's in this like small town trying to help out now, and she's like not you. So she's like, you can't do that. You can't come to my house with guns. And the guy's like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and that's very funny.
Yeah.
But like it's not like a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like intended. It's just like is what it is. Like some people probably watched and didn't
Yeah.
find that part funny. I thought it was like, yeah, good.
You're goddamn
It's-
right. It's America,
Finally,
baby.
yeah. Bunch of Mexican and white dudes showed up.
Greatest
like,
country in the world.
not on our watch.
Jesus.
Give
Yeah.
it a whirl. I canceled my membership, so I got like a month to finish it.
I think the last episode comes out this Friday, so
How many episodes is it?
I think 10.
Damn.
That sounds heavy as
10
fuck,
hours
man.
of just heavy.
That's
It's like
It's intense.
I don't wanna
I stopped
spoil
watching
anything.
Curb because it was getting too much.
get the fuck out
getting
of
cringy.
here.
Isn't that so crazy?
It's getting cringy.
It's definitely cringy.
Never
at
outweighs the
points,
comedy.
But like,
I guess we also just got bored of it. We were burning through it.
nah,
Yeah,
man,
that I'll
I-
give you.
Nope.
No,
I can't give that to you.
They can't. They got a cycle.
I can watch fucking Curb and
I'll give you that's at
Seinfeld
least
just on
consistent.
repeat.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
No,
I get
Seinfeld. I'll watch till I die. Yeah, just every meal.
Listen, it's all imports, exports. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
No.
He learns enough about something to say something. And
Mickey Mouse and Peter Pan are now public domain.
Peter Pan is too.
Yeah,
I
I just
know
saw that. Yeah.
Also, who the fuck gives a
Like
fuck
the
about
original one?
Peter Pan.
yeah, isn't that just like a
Wait till like the Peter Pan
rape
horror
story?
movie. It will be now.
Well,
Someone will make that movie. It's just public domain. You can do whatever you want.
I don't think they would make a rape movie.
Throw that money at that.
Yeah, I don't.
I also don't understand like what the big deal was either, because people would still do like off Mickey Mouse. You just can't do like Mickey Mouse.
I think now you
So you
just
just-
can.
so. Like, but
No,
like,
you, like-
so I can just sell Mickey Mouse on a T-shirt.
It's only that Steamboat Willie.
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
old one. That like original.
the one that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one where it's like blackface and it's still racist.
Yes. Let-it-do.
So I can only sell racist Mickey Mouse.
Yes,
Add it to
exactly.
the collection.
Yes. It's exciting, isn't it?
It's exhilarating. There was such a huge fucking like uproar about that. It was crazy.
It's now public. It's been 95 years. In the laws of the America, this is now public domain.
That is a crazy law.
Isn't it?
What else would be?
I think it's like that with...
Japan
I think
doesn't
music's
have
like that too.
It's not like we just get Dragon Ball Z eventually.
Yeah. I think music's like that too, though.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like 50 years or something, and then it's public domain, or you could just use it.
I don't know the length. I don't know.
Or whatever
the
it is,
time,
but
yeah.
interesting.
Because I think there's old songs you just get to play with like no copyright or something.
Okay.
Well, I mean, can you imagine someone being like, "I produced that for Beethoven. You owe me money."
I can. I absolutely can.
Back to my lineage.
Great grandfather.
I'd be holding on to that shit. Be like, so everyone else in my family's kind of been coasted on this. I don't really know like what to do.
Fifth Symphony? That was my dad.
Yeah. I love that song in Semi-Pro, Fifth of Beethoven.
Which one's that?
When they do the alley-oop for the first time, and he's coming down the floor and everything's in slow motion. Looks like Jackie Moon is running the offense.
Such a great fucking movie. It's been a lot of I've seen that one.
What the fuck were we watching yesterday? We were watching something in Pepperfield was in it.
Oh, Dick
Pepperfield?
Pepper?
Yeah.
Dick Pepperfield, actually.
Dick Pepperfield.
What is that from?
Semi-Pro.
So, okay, Jesus, yeah.
Lou Redwood.
We just rewatched Naked Gun.
Dude.
When's the last time you saw that one?
Never.
Really?
Oh,
that one's good.
Brother.
I didn't remember. I remembered one scene from it now that I remember.
Cubans? No, Dutch-Irish.
It's just like basic shit.
So fucking funny.
It's so good.
I almost fucking fell over.
I love that actor.
Oh, dude.
What's his name?
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
Can you imagine having a son being like, Leslie,
Yeah.
you're going to do great things.
Back
My
then,
boy,
too.
my son. Yes.
Leslie.
Everyone's name's Joe or fucking John or something from the Bible. And you're like, I'm going to go Leslie, where gay people are still like outlawed.
Oh, fuck.
It's disgusting.
I saw you had Cosmics up there.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
My
drove
brother
by,
went.
right?
Did he go?
Yeah.
How long did he wait?
Oh, he waited like...
I read this article. I was mind blown by this. That some lady was like, I waited 3 hours in the Cosmic drive-thru, and I finally got my boba iced tea or something. It's like,
I'll bet that hit the spot.
it's McDonald's standards. You know what I mean? Like it's shit,
You-
right?
You said you saw Tim Dillon's take on it, right?
Yeah, it's poison.
He goes, they're killing you faster. He's like, it's cheaper to kill you with liquid than it is to kill you with meat.
So, everybody's going away from processed, like farm-grown meat. They all want lab-grown meat. Red meat's bad. You can't eat meat. So what is it? Drinks.
He starts pulling up like the nutrition. It's like 1,000 calories. He's like, that's good. That's good. It will kill you faster.
It's good. No, it's great.
It's funny because it's like an outrageous take, but it's like also 1,000% true. Like,
facts.
But even that, like, even just like, not that it's also poison because everything's poison. It's like it's McDonald's standard of a boba tea. Like, go to a boba tea place. Go to an go to fucking Chinatown and get a boba tea.
It's Panda Express
Like,
Chinese food. It's
What are we
fucking-
doing? Like, you're waiting 3 hours for a McCafe.
Fucking Taco
It's
Bell,
shit.
Chipotle to Mexican food. Like they do
Yeah.
this with everything.
I don't get it.
Every town has a Mexican
no
food
sense.
place.
It's like-
here. Every place somewhere else has a Chinese food place that you could be going to. Like it's
Yeah.
not like they don't exist and all you have is Panda. If that's
No,
what
it
the
doesn't
situation is, so be it. But
And like, I get it. It has to be good. I mean, like a frappe from Starbucks is amazing.
well, yeah, you keep saying the McDonald's standard. It's like McDonald's standard taste is good. McDonald's standard.
But it's like
For
it's
shit like that.
But it's like it's shit, isn't it? Like it's just whipped together. Like they're not like.
I mean, there's only 3 of them right now, right?
I think it's one.
There's only one.
I think it's one in. There's one in the world. It's in Bolingbrook.
I
How
thought there was
crazy is
3.
that?
Dude, people are flying in from Europe to go here.
I mean,
To Bolingbrook, Illinois. You got that and a fucking
Illinois.
IKEA. Like,
Yeah, literally. It's a fat IQ.
Oh, it's
We're going
Are
today.
they all like that?
We're going today. You
Really?
need anything? Yeah, you want to go?
Not really. I'll think about it.
I love IQ.
They got great French fries.
I always want to fucking stop
Dude,
at the food court.
their
And
chicken
my wife is
tender-
like, we're gonna go eat dinner. I'm like,
Their chicken
this is
tenders-
the appetizer.
Dude, they got like battered French
here.
fries. They got like a French fry, then there's like a batter, or like a seasoning or something on it. They're tremendous.
Oh, I remember what happened. They fucking, what do they call it? Discontinued those bookends I need. Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Fucking
I remember I asked them.
Swedes.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, these are only sold in like Europe now."
Yeah.
It's like, really? Yeah, but my friend needs like 2 more. Like,
Yeah.
is there a way you can like get them, or else he has to buy 30 new ones? So
And pay international shipping.
How funny would that be?
Pretty much how things tend to work out.
They don't fit like the safety regulations
Yeah.
or something in the U.S.
What's nice about the comic book stores, you usually have people to go in on that shit with, you know.
Just drop down.
oh, because everybody needs like the same shit you do.
Yeah, same type of shit. You link up
I
with the
see what you
same
mean.
people. Because, like, we switched from BCW boxes to a different brand.
Son of a bitch. Are you serious?
And me and Adonis and Jason were like, we're going to get BCW boxes.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm not dealing with the CW.
We're not-
You know what I mean?
we're not using these hunks of shit
No.
that John thinks is okay to stock.
Oh.
I would sometimes people most of the time, most like regulars, you just give them the boxes. They're like not made up; they're broken down, and they know how to make them. But sometimes new people are like, "Would you mind putting this together for me?" Which is like, brother, look a YouTube video up at home. Like you're embarrassing
it's a
yourself
box.
right now. Well, yeah,
The creases are already in it.
the
bro.
creases
I
are
mean,
in it.
it's-
If you wanted to be double sure about it, YouTube it at home. Don't ask me
just,
about
like,
it.
Tape the box. I don't know. It's a box.
And
there's only one way you can do it. Like,
Yeah.
it's
What are we doing?
hard to fuck up.
but those new ones, when you would like break the flap, the perforations weren't good. And, like it would peel off the white coating a bunch. And I'd be like, I'm gonna get you another one. This one's garbage now.
This one's a hunk of shit.
Ugh. Yeah, people fucking love that Cosmics, bro.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
The whole parking lot, like they filled.
We're going
up-
today.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna wait. No,
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
You're gonna pass it. You can go on the
Yeah.
way.
I'll look at it.
I'll look at it.
I'll look
I'll
at
size
it.
it up.
I'll size it up. I'll walk by.
It's funny though because there's literally a McDonald's across the street.
Damn.
Is there really? Dude, we
Like
drove
not
by.
even like
we
the main street either. It's the parking lot over.
Oh,
we
shit.
drove by on our way to. We went. I think we went to the Morton Art. We went somewhere and we drove by and like, there's just like Cosmics is here and then there's just like businesses and shit over here, bro. Their fucking drive-through is wrapped around their building into their parking lot and then around the corner. So it's like, if you're trying to shop or do or like get out of that parking lot, you're fucked. Like there's
Go
no
the other way.
Like don't even try.
You see that Palestine protest, or I don't know how to phrase that. There's some type of protest involving Palestinians, I think.
Quite a few of those going around.
Yeah, I think this was in New York. I could have just assumed that though. But it was the classic, like, they're not letting traffic through, so then people are starting to get out of their car to go, like, beat the hell out of the protesters.
Are they?
And then everyone's
are the
like-
protesters like pro-Israel or Palestine?
I think they were Palestinians. They might have been just people saying, stop the war. I don't even fucking know. I remember Palestinian. I thought that was what I read.
Any asshole that gets in front of my fucking car, though, I don't give a shit what your
Dude,
cause is.
Oh, yeah, it was in New York. He goes, I have a daughter in Brooklyn. That's what he said, yeah. He was fucking freak because he kept like getting out of his car to go beat the hell, and then they'd be like, no, stop it, we'll get it out of the way, and he would go get it back in his car, and then like they wouldn't get out of the way, and
he's like,
he fucking spazzed. He goes, I have a daughter in Brooklyn. He fucking gets out, like I think he yacked somebody, and then like took someone else by their vest and like shucked them, and then everyone's like, you can't, you're
they all wear
assaulting.
vests too. They all wear vests.
Yeah, they all wear fucking handles. It's like wearing a fucking gi.
Everybody's in a vest. It's fucking.
It's like the Rogan thing. Like, if everyone just wore leather jackets, judo would be unstoppable. It's like, dude, you're giving me handle.
I love videos of like
The climate protesters.
Those are my favorites.
Because they sit down.
the
These
just
people
stop
are at least up
the
there
just stop
picketing.
oil people, because like it's always the same thing. Like you do it for like some dude's late to work and he's got like no points left and like he's gonna get fired and like he needs his fucking job. Like I'm gonna run you down.
And I'm sure there's things outside of this that he's mad about already.
yeah,
Right.
And then they get pissed. Like, you can't fucking, it's a fucking protest. It's like, I'm glad you guys don't have a fucking job to go do, but like, I have shit. It's Wednesday afternoon. Like, I start at 1. It's 12:45. I fucking missed the bridge. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I defy a police officer to tell me I'm in the wrong.
yeah,
for
like, what are
punching
we
your
doing?
jaw
The police
off
officer
of
should
your
be beating the
fucking
shit out of
face.
you. Yeah. Like, I'm all for like fair protest and shit, but like,
Right, but,
don't
like,
be blocking
outside of-
roads. Get on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Outside of
Show
like
me
a
the sign.
company's building,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, fuck these people? Cool.
Yeah.
Go protest.
Why you fucking my
there.
day up?
Doesn't it stop being
I think
peaceful if it's like interrupting everyone's
Yeah.
traffic? Like, isn't that like supposed to be a peaceful protest, right?
Well, that's what they did here with the bricks and shit. That's they were able to go shut it down, but they don't go shut it down. I guess it's also Europe. You could do whatever the fuck you want, it seems. You could throw shit in the fucking parliament buildings in France. Did you see that? We talked about it last week, but the farmers are like, I guess they're protesting like some agricultural shit in France, and the farmers have like fire hoses with manure, and they're spraying them in the open windows of the parliament building or like the government buildings, just flooding the buildings with shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's like a scale because like you have that in France where you can do that and nothing will happen, and on the other end of the spectrum you have like Iran or somewhere that'll like fucking.
They'll cut your fucking face off.
Hang you up or
and then
whatever.
send you home.
Oh, remind me to come back to Iran. That's
Yeah.
your job.
I ran so far away.
I don't get distracted. And then we're in the middle where it's like people give us shit where it's like, oh, your cops kill people. And it's like, well, yeah, they killed lots of people.
They
for
stone people.
Yeah, what do you mean we kill
They
people?
bury you up to your neck and
And
throw
it's-
rocks at you.
And it's like, not saying cops killing people is good, but it's like, I'd rather have there be some threat of them doing something than them just like, yeah, come throw shit at us.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Because if you like if you spit in a police officer's face, he should be allowed to beat the shit out of you.
That's then assault.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
he should be
So you
allowed
can-
to
But
fuck
that's
you
not
up.
how it is.
I feel like they're just...
No, if
just
they spit on you, they can fucking grab you.
can they?
Not during fucking COVID, BLM, and all that shit. My cousin's NYPD, and like they would just fuck with when you have to just stand there like in a line.
Oh
they
yeah,
would
if you're in the line, yeah, you got to fucking take that
Yeah,
shit.
people
But if
just-
you're like walking your beat and someone walks
Oh.
up to you and spits
Yeah,
on
that
you,
I'm sure.
Se-
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
separate
sorry.
thing.
Yes.
yeah, when you're in the line, it's like you got to stop fucking a riot and someone spits on your face. and
I
it's
guess
like-
that's true, because if it is already a riot and you smack somebody with a stick...
or like about to be a riot and
Yeah.
you like then incite.
Well, that's the thing. If it's full riot, yeah, I guess you're allowed to just fight back. But if it's just that weird, like we're protesting, bitch.
Yeah, it's like I want to just fucking crack
Like,
you.
yeah, you just gotta fucking bite your teeth to dust.
This poor cop's just trying to fucking just get some money,
Trying
feed
to
his
make it
family.
home to
some shit.
fucking
Yeah.
finish the deck on his house. And we're like,
I was supposed to be off today.
Yeah, just-
like
my son had Little League. I
started the deck in the backyard. Like,
Still got
it's
to
just
put eggs
trusses
on the
right
way
now. My
back
wife's
home.
pissed.
Yeah, and then he goes home and like argues with his wife because she can't fucking understand like
yeah.
the day I just
Yeah.
had.
She spits at him again. He still can't do anything.
You guys know Dan Soder, the comedian?
I've heard of him.
He's fucking hilarious.
Sounds like a
but
baseball player.
He had a tremendous line the other day where him and someone else were discussing the classic. He brought up badge bunnies, like the type of girl that's like in the cops. And the other comedian he was with, Giannis, just goes, yeah, you know, here in New York, we just call those Italian women, which was very funny on its own. Soder one-ups it and goes, yeah, what can I say? I'm a New York cop. I bust blacks up all day, and then my wife's a nurse. She goes and fixes them up. And he's like, dude, you just perfectly encapsulated like a type of couple. There's a million Italian Americans that are cop nurses that literally do that.
Yes. I keep my wife in business.
Goddamn.
That's crazy. That's great.
That's just Riff City over there.
Riff City. Let's see. I just want to get a few of these out of the way. Someone hit Biden's motorcade in Delaware.
Hit it with what?
Home state.
Their car, T-bone.
Oh, they're like hit it with like.
Can you imagine explaining that to the insurance
Gun.
company?
I'm like that would be cool.
Imagine that insurance call.
No, because
Hey, I hit
a ridiculously expensive.
Who'd you hit? I hit the president. Hit the president. What?
Damn.
Right? Can you imagine that? You're going State Farm.
Well, you probably have to go to jail and get like investigated to make sure that you weren't like trying to kill him too.
That would suck too.
Right.
To where it's like,
dude.
normally it's like, fuck, like, god damn it, my
Yeah.
insurance is gonna go up. I'm fucking late to my shit. It's like now it's like
They're like deciding if they have to send you to Guantanamo or not.
possible,
Like, I fucking
possible terrorist. I was on my phone, damn it.
blind spot.
I wonder if it was like an old person or if it was like a young fucking like Middle Eastern dude that got just like dragged out of his car or something.
Yeah, for real.
Because that could go one of two very different ways.
Biden sees
Yeah, it
another
doesn't
old
say.
person. He's like, I like to pardon this one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, other way, it's like
It doesn't say. Imagine the odds though. Like, because it's not just like one car traveling. It's a fucking motorcade of 7 of the same cars, and like you hit the right one.
Well, it hit his or it
Hit
hit
his. Him and his wife were
They
in the car.
definitely
Or
took
is-
him in and were like, "How did you know what car he was in?" He's like, "I didn't. I fucking."
I fucked up and I hit him. Not crazy. Speaking of jail, did you hear about the guy that hacked the GTA 6 shit?
Hospital prison.
He hacked GTA's like Rockstar's servers or some shit, and he leaked a bunch of like clips and I think a beta or something. He's an 18-year-old. He got life in a hospital prison.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He's not crazy or something, right? Like,
Sentenced to life in a hospital prison.
Right.
Due to acute autism.
oh.
He was deemed unfit for trial, but the jury later responsible for the hacks.
That's horrible.
Life in prison.
Life sentence to a secure hospital.
An 18-year-old who
Acute
Is-
autism.
so an autistic 18-year-old got sentenced to life in prison because
It's like
he
one flew
hacked
over the cuckoo's
something?
nest. You're just like a
That's
wouldn't-
fucking ridiculous.
I'm surprised the government didn't fucking
Yeah, I was
take
gonna
him.
say, like, go check on him in 2 years.
Yeah.
NSA has got his ass. Like,
Yeah.
he's working for them.
He's gonna be remote viewing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he'll be remote viewing in some mountain somewhere.
I could hack that shit at 18.
That's wild, man. I really just don't understand hacking and all that shit.
It's
to
literally
begin with,
fiction to
but,
me.
Like,
It's literally
teacher.
like
I just see the ones and zeros on the Matrix. And
I think of fucking Kung Fury, where the dude's just like, "Oh man, I've got to really hack it now," like, and just like types harder. Like that's all it is in my head.
My network.
You gotta watch that.
Kung Fury.
Get fucked up tonight and watch that.
That'll be fun.
fantastic.
My network security professor was he had a doctorate in like network security, and like to get his doctorate he had to is it a dissertation? Is that what that is when you or
Your thesis.
your thesis, whatever the fuck it is? He had to go to Starbucks, and he sat in Starbucks and had collected people's credit card numbers, bank information, social security numbers, hacked people, stole all their information, and that was his dissertation of that, how he knows how to like hack shit. Dude, he took someone's laptop and he goes, "Put your laptop on the table." He goes, "Are you on the school
It's
Wi-Fi?"
like a magic trick.
He goes, "Dude, I shit you not." He
And
goes,
volunteers.
he goes,
They
he
don't
goes,
have a laptop.
he goes, "Are you on the school Wi-Fi?" She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "All right." Fucking, I swear to God, 15 seconds. He had the webcam up on his.
He had
on
her
his- on his-
nudes all over the projector.
Yeah, he had it. He had the webcam on the camera up on the projector, and we were just. He was able like to see the class, and he was like, "Watch this," and he turned the light off on the webcam, so that like the light wasn't on, so it doesn't look like it.
Damn.
Then he goes, "All right, now watch
That's
this."
extra creepy.
And then he goes, "Now watch this. Start looking up shit." He starts looking up things, and he starts showing like, this is why you should use like Google Chrome and not Edge or fucking like Bing or that shit. He puts on he goes in his command line, and he just see like it pulls a screenshot every like 5 seconds, and you just see like what they're doing. And then he puts like a key tracker in, like a backdoor or some shit, and you could just see whatever you're typing. So you just wait until someone's on their fucking bank screen, and then you just track whatever keys there, and it's like, there's their username, there's their password. It's fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that dude was cool.
That dude's a felon, is what he
Yeah.
It
is.
was wild.
Dude's a creep.
That was we had to take an ethical hacking class.
I don't know how ethical that was.
It was like they would teach you how to do that so that like a company would hire you to then
Doesn't
try
sound
to.
like he needs to get hired by
Yeah.
anybody. It sounds like he's
Well, that's
doing
the thing.
quite well for himself.
well, and that's the thing. He would describe like, he'd be like, "Listen, you learn this shit, and like, there's 2 routes you can go. You could be
Cool.
the guy
Or a
who
square.
you could be the guy who goes to companies and says, 'Hey, like, I can make your system better, and I can try hacking in. I can show you where all your back doors are and where all like your like security like access points are or whatever the fuck. He's like, or you could just do that and gather them all and then go to the company and be like, hey, I have this. So like you could pay me and I'll show you how to fix it, or I'll just release it on open source or whatever the fuck.
Will that
blackmail them?
Basically, that's what he fucking says. He's like, it's
the
illegal.
Illegal version of the first one with like no gain.
That's
like
literally
it seems like you would get the same like.
And
money.
he goes. Now listen, you shouldn't do that. You should obviously do the first one, but people do the second one, and they make money on it. They do make a lot of money.
And I guess they make more money, but then you can't be like, hey, recommend me to your friend. Like,
yeah. Well, I think you're just.
Business,
I think you're just a ghost at that point. You just do that, like to a company.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like.
Just live in international waters.
Yeah, and they pay you in fucking big, or you transfer it to some crypto shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's like how much more are they paying you to make it worth your life being like
or maybe a
weird?
company is just like, nah, fuck you. Like, we don't need, like, I don't need your shit. Like, and then you then hack them.
That's what happened to Coke, remember? They got Coke's recipe and they called up Pepsi. And Pepsi was like, 1 second while we like talk about how much money to offer you. And then they just called the police and they were arrested.
Really?
Because Coke and Pepsi have like some, I think they talked about like if that ever happened, like this is how they would handle it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a big dick on Pepsi, but like, you think we want Coke's fucking
You think
recipe?
we fucking care?
Meanwhile, there's
That's
one
the
dude
other
that
thing.
was like, it would have been nice. It would
That would have been cool to have in the back pocket.
Hey. All of a sudden, tastes pretty good.
Bring back that. Was it Crystal Pepsi? That shit was like clear.
Some 90s shit, I
I
think.
think so. I remember the video.
Wild.
Some dude found one in storage and he fucking cracks it open and drinks it.
Oh.
Gets sick, dies.
It's like poisoned by aluminum or something,
Yeah.
like liquid. The can seeped into the drink.
Should we do our reoccurring bit?
Oh, yeah.
It's time, bud. Hey, you take your piss. We're going to cue it up.
Cue it up.
Grab the concentrate next to the rig while you're out there.
Ooh. Get this started. This will be fun.
Because those two are empty-ish.
Ish. Let's see.
They're last legs.
Oh, no. Get this going.
I would take the dab from that one and put it in there.
Pop it in there.
And then that way you can edge it.
Oh, I'm big in edging. I'll edge like
I think
a
I
motherfucker.
did do that without realizing that was like a thing. I was just like, I'll just make jerking off last longer.
Yeah. No, I 100% as a kid. Yeah.
It wasn't like a fetish, like, oh, I'm edging.
No,
it was just
figuring shit out. Like,
it's like, oh, well.
okay.
Because I remember coming like 6 times in a day and being like, well, that's not sustainable.
That you can't.
That was.
It's only noon.
Jerking off is the only thing I can do like ambidextrously.
You left-handed?
Yeah, because the one day I went off and with my one hand, that side chafed up. So
Of
I had
your dick
to go
or your
left.
hand?
My dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Are you a lotion guy?
No.
Some people are.
It's fine to be that way, but I hate how elitist they are. And they look
No.
at it like, oh, you're so
No.
weird for going dry. I'm like, no, I'm actually just not a fucking girl who needs to go lotion up.
What the fuck?
You like candles too, you fucking faggot?
And talking. Yeah, exactly. Do you light a candle, run a bath?
I just really wanted to treat myself.
I really just want to slowly rub one out with some lotion. Imagine
It's a shameful
the
act.
The mess. Ugh.
The only time I would ever
The
do that is
sound.
when I would go to New York and like there'd be like times where like, you know, like I'm there to hang out with Nico and Thomas, but if they have like obligations to family or whatever, I'm like, I'll catch up with you later. There'd be like that time. Then I would kind of, it was like a special occasion.
Treat yourself.
type
It's a
thing,
special
yeah.
occasion. I'm gonna bust out the lotion.
But I mean,
rub
on
one
the
out.
regular to just be like, oh, I need lotion to jerk off.
No, you're fucking.
Pretty gay.
You're an animal if that's the case. Do you agree?
I mean, probably count on one hand how many times I've done that. It's not really. It's more just for like just to try it when I was like a kid. I'm like, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do.
But you ever listen to people who talk about it as if like, oh, you don't use like that you're the weird one or something?
Do you remember learning? And I think it's a Louis bit. Learning to use the full hand.
Yeah.
That is it a Louis bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw someone go like this, and I was like, of course.
Of course.
I've been doing this.
Yes.
Of course use the whole hand.
No, he's 110% right.
That's the best feeling in comedy when they're like, I do know that feeling. It's like the not cheap version of doing race shit where it's like, don't white people be like this? And I'm like, I do be like that.
Yeah.
Like,
no, exactly. I do be like that.
I can't dance.
That is true. I can't dance. My knees don't move in that direction.
I sound just like that. Italians, we are pieces of shit.
No, it's fun.
There you go. Fresh battery for you.
This is exciting. You work today?
I switched my shit around. Gotta go to the gym.
The boxing gym?
Yeah. Fucking.
Do you just, is it like do you work out there or is it a fight every day?
It depends on the.
Is it a fight
day.
every day? What a fucking idiot.
Like today should be like a fight. But like I
So
said, it
today's
just depends.
sparring, right?
To my knowledge, yes, but that's also what we did fucking Monday. They're like sparring days today. I was like, okay, like
I feel like sparring day sometimes just turns into like coach looks around, like sees who's there, and it's like sparring day.
yeah, I feel like that's where a lot of that was.
Which I appreciate, to be honest.
Right. But like I said, I just wasn't ready for sparring.
Yeah.
We were chilling
Take the
that
good
day.
with the bad on that, yeah.
So this is like
I would throw up if I tried to do that right now.
Oh no, it won't be bad. It'll be fine.
I keep
Come on,
telling
swing
him.
Or I'd
through.
hurt myself.
Swing through. It's right down the street.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother thing. I would throw up here. Can you imagine there?
Come on.
Yeah, no, I keep telling them just come by with us. Not even go to the thing yet. Because it's too variable. Like, they're going to make me fucking work out. And it's like, bro,
That's the thing. I'm not
agreeing
running
with you.
circus.
I am fat. I am out of shape. No one's arguing that I shouldn't be doing this. But, like, I'm not here for this, is the issue.
I can do that at home.
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to?
And you letting me fight and spar here will make me go work out at home. We'd be like, I got to be good at sparring later. But when you fucking make me do dumb shit here,
Then I'm exhausted and I hate myself.
I hate you, and I don't want to come back and see your stupid fucking face.
No, it's ridiculous.
Phantom.
Yeah, you got in a fight with the Phantom coach.
No,
You did.
You weren't. Why are you
You said you could kick his ass. I remember you saying that. To his face, you said that.
To his face.
You told him, you said, hey, bitch boy,
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to challenge you for the gym.
Dojo challenge.
Dojo challenge. Me and two of my boys versus you.
No, that guy would have fucked me up. Axel probably would have. Axel's a big boy.
Axel, his name is?
The guy who actually owned the gym, you know. I would have to, like...
No, that dude's legit as fuck.
Yeah.
Axel. That's a good
The other,
name.
his buddy who, like, assistant coaches, that was the dude that was more like...
That's the bitch boy?
Don't skip into it. It's like, well, I mean... Don't tell me what to do.
It's funny. Yeah, no, I don't think I would enjoy that atmosphere.
So this is like an actual fucking like thing. This isn't like
Oh,
a chart
bro.
this time.
This is good.
Did they always do this?
Yeah, this is
Did we
big
just
now.
fuck up last time?
Honestly, I think we went off of screenshots last time. I didn't realize they had an actual website. And not only this is going to be exciting. Because not only do they have the year recap, they have major events. You could see the spikes in Valentine's Day. You could see the spikes during the Super Bowl, during like when they're during
Bunch
like
of cheerleaders. during
it's
the
crazy.
Super
during
Bowl.
during like the you
I
could
like that.
you could see like you could see like the top searches during like the Super Bowl. So if it's
trying to
like
think
if
of
someone's
an
searching up
example.
cheerleaders or shit,
That's
it's
funny.
crazy. You
I
could
definitely have that, though. Like, if you go to the airport, I'm like, it'd be nice to see someone fuck on a plane.
yes,
Like,
exactly.
looking
No,
at-
100%.
Looking up stewardesses later.
In my older age, I haven't really done that, but as like a youth, if I
110 fucking percent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something about an airport also. Some comedian pointed
Just the
out.
thought of like, dude,
Not an
what
airport.
if I get sat next to like some busty chick and then she has to jerk me off under the blanket?
Yeah, well, that was where my head was at the time. But some comedian pointed out,
Fuck.
there's like You're coming and going. Like, you'll never see this
Oh,
person
I'm
again.
coming.
Exactly. There's just this thing of like,
There's a little
fuck
romance with that. No, I get
Yeah,
it.
like-
I get it.
You ever jerk off in an airplane?
Not to completion.
No, I've tried it.
Yeah.
You've tried it.
I mean, he was in there for like
It's a
fucking the whole
4-hour
flight.
I
flight.
get crazy boners on flights
It's a
sometimes.
4-hour flight. I'm
you
all
really?
cooped up.
Not like,
I just saw tits on the fucking movie I just saved, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know the scene was in here. The guy behind me just saw it.
that happens sometimes. Like, whoa. I watched Dark Knight on a flight once. I was like, this is pretty aggressive. Like,
Oh, yeah, I've done that. You pop on like an action movie, and you're like, God, like I'm watching John Wick. This dude's getting his head blown off,
Yeah.
and there's a child behind me.
They'll learn eventually.
Fuck it, you know what I mean?
well,
I gotta go rub one out in the fucking bathroom.
my dick's rock hard. You think we're all not dealing with
We're all
different
dealing
things?
with shit. Did you see that fucking different than that? Did you see that door blew off on the fucking plane?
Yeah.
I heard of
That
it.
Alaskan Airlines flight or whatever?
I've been
or the
watching
window blew
Boeing
out?
stock lately.
It's
Not doing
crazy.
too well.
Nice. Swooping in.
This is now when we invest.
You didn't bring up Iran.
Iran.
I've been singing "Flock of Seagulls" in my head since you fucking said
I
it.
ran so far away.
Did you know?
Couldn't get away.
Dude, we should start fucking.
We-
going.
dude, that was good. No, I like that.
good.
Iranians
We're gonna get into
say
this
that
after.
they're the original Aryans.
Excuse me.
Iranian, Aryan. Wow.
And
Mind blown.
they're
Persians, they are.
exactly, or well, that's what we named them. And then they were like, "Can you please stop calling us that? We're Iran." We're like, "I guess if you're gonna be annoying about it." That's how that went down. But remember when they put
know that?
Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia movie?
Yeah.
There were like, there was backlash against it. They were like, "Oh, they should have made a Persian guy," but that wasn't from Iranians. They were like, "Yeah, we look like that." Like-
Stop it. So the Iranians.
I guess they're on the other side of the Caucasus Mountains than like the Dagestanis and stuff. So when we're always like, "Oh, they're old school white people," it's like
Yeah, but the other side of the mountains also.
has people.
You can if two people are at the top of the mountain and they go, well, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here.
So that's something we got to look into later.
That's interesting.
It's just something
That's such a beautiful area.
I bumped into.
I tell you. This is crazy. I'm telling you, we're really learning like the origin of where we are. Of
To
where-
think there was a time
where we're
where I was
from.
like, I'm gonna join the army and get so much good revenge for 9/11, and now I've grown into such a. I'm like, wow, that was devastating that they destroyed that Iraqi museum of beautiful antiquities.
It is crazy. It's disgusting. You know how many sacred sites and mosques have been burned and blown up in Israel, Palestine?
Yeah, no, it's
Fucked
fucking.
It's disgusting, and you don't hear about it.
All I hear is about that shit. I can't believe there's people that are like. I mean, I don't dig into it, I guess, but from what I see, the Israelis are really going off, and
Really going at it.
yeah, seems fucking insane.
I'm still surprised there's just anything left standing at this point.
I think
Literally.
they said like level it, we'll build it better. Like we'll like get level all of their shit, get rid of it, and we'll just rebuild. Like it's fine.
That's what.
And they have
asked
enough
for.
fucking money. Like they have
What?
enough fucking aid money.
Well, it's
like,
just funny just seeing everyone just being like, we're not gonna really touch it, but like, here's a bunch of money. Like,
yeah, like I'm not dealing
That's
with
what's
this.
so weird. I don't
if
get
we
why
give
there's,
both
like-
sides money, then we're not gonna be the loser. We're playing both sides.
Well, that's what the banks do. That's what the banks have done for every fucking war.
Yeah, but the banks
they just
make money off both sides
Exactly.
of the war. They don't finance both sides of it like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Be like, war's bad, don't do it.
Except
some
unless
money
it's
for
over
it.
there. Like,
Feel bad. Ukraine's just in the back seat, like, hey guys,
yeah,
we're
I don't
still at
feel
war.
shit for them. They're fine. They have billions of dollars.
Still getting blown the
Yeah.
fuck up.
I feel bad for those humans, but I don't feel bad
Those
for like
people.
Ukraine.
The people that the dude that lives in Ukraine.
They don't need more money. They've been fucking up with the money they've been getting.
Yeah, I
I don't
feel
think
bad.
necessarily been fucking up. I think they've just been getting fucked up.
I'm just saying that one guy seems like a dickhead. I'm all about
Zelensky.
watching those dudes that like steal a Russian ship. I'm like, hell yeah, good for you guys. That was
That's
awesome.
fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
They turn the ship back around. They're like, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, we're not saying fuck Ukraine. We feel bad for the people that like
That
work,
one lady
that work
the,
a
the
bullshit
Russians poison soup.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah,
Sick.
cool as shit.
That's fucking movie shit.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, actually, I side with you guys." She's, "Oh, thanks. Here's some soup," and everyone drops. A platoon drops dead. That's awesome.
There has to be a.
Those people.
There has to be a
dude.
dude. There has to be a dude over there like us who like hates his fucking retail job. He works at like whatever like bullshit
Ukraine.
Yeah, in Ukraine, and then this war happens. He's like, I don't have to go to work. No shit, huh? All right.
Go to war.
Yeah, I guess you go to war.
Yeah, if your building's still standing, you're working in it.
Yeah, what if your knee's fucked up?
It's not the American government that's like.
Dude, the amount of fucking Russians there and like
that's Russia.
Mercenaries that
That's
Russia's
Russia.
hiring and just throwing at Ukraine is ridiculous.
Russia was saying they like the women have to have like
not get
8
into
kids or
mercenaries?
something.
Because they look bad. We used to, but then they murdered a bunch of people and it's found out that we hired them. So then it's like, should probably stop doing that.
I mean, us too. I'm like, why didn't we just look into that as a profession?
Because you have to have military background.
That's right.
Yeah. You do look at all these like
Independent
cool,
mercenary.
like, damn, I want to be like a fucking, like a sleeper cell for the fucking government and like be like a secret spy. And it's like, oh, that's right. You probably have to do like 30 years in the military.
Like that is all you're going to do ever.
You have to be 17 joining and
So
then
committed.
Yeah, secret service and shit.
You have to not see your family for decades or
Basically,
friends. Yeah.
give up everything else. And it's like, all right, maybe I don't want to
Now
be
you can
that
be
bad.
yeah, and then be an orphan.
Hmm?
You have to be an orphan. You can't have like background.
Like Batman?
They like delete your background.
Oh,
Like
those
Men in Black,
extra
yeah.
special people, yeah.
Like the French Foreign Legion. Those people.
Yeah, you were saying they do the legit Men in Black treatment for those guys.
You hear about that? I guess when you join the French Foreign Legion, they give you, whenever you pass their test or something, they hand you a sticky note with your new name, a birth date, and I think a social security number. And that's just you. And if you keep filing, like if you just want to disappear, you just keep filing that like paperwork up the chain, you get a passport, a license, French citizenship. You could just fucking become that made up person.
Can you still talk to your family?
I don't know.
I think it's like Jason Bourne shit almost.
Yeah. Like
So no.
delete your fingerprints, fucking gone.
Mm.
You put a black mask on and fucking kill presidents in other countries.
Which is cool. I mean,
cool, but at the same time, seems like there's going to be a lot of downtime that I'm just kind of just twiddling my thumbs or something.
Hey, and what better to do with that downtime than be on Pornhub? And let's talk about these trends that define 2023. This is exciting.
Unless you're in North Carolina or Montana.
Unless you don't have internet.
No, they don't have Pornhub.
Really?
It's illegal.
This map will define
doesn't
show
Utah
otherwise.
have that?
Possibly.
I thought Utah had that because of Mormons. But isn't that
I
not
don't-
free speech?
Well, it's something with the age. Like
What
you
is
have
that,
to
China?
like
Does
verify
China own
your
Utah?
age. Like the state put a law forward that like you have to verify like the age on like porn
Oh,
or
so I could
something.
watch Pornhub.
Because there's a map with those states that show their.
now, but I think like it is not like becoming
Oh,
illegal.
I see. Interesting.
So it's like so kids can't watch it.
Which makes sense.
I guess.
Me now at our age, this makes sense.
Still,
This doesn't matter to us.
Looks like they're gonna watch it. I mean,
Yeah. it's all good.
We're just gonna go to a different fucking website. It's like, all right, cool. Like,
Oh,
we get enough
weirder stuff, not
Yeah.
the mainstream, not the good porn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good fisting.
yeah. Glad they're on
Yeah.
Red Tube.
Yeah, I'm on Fisting FM. I'm listening to podcasts about fisting.
The golden age.
Listen, here's the trends. The golden age. Mature grew by 77%. Most popular category among men. Mature cougar.
I
MILF.
never liked the term mature. I always wrote MILF.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Mature. MILF. DILF. Granny. Sexy granny. Hot gilf. Gilf.
That's always crazy to me.
I don't like any of that. That's disgusting.
Truly grotesque,
I don't like
in
that.
my estimation.
Super size, bigger the better. Huge tits, huge cock, huge dildo. Grew by 67%. Even massive. Searches with the term massive.
That's so funny.
We're up,
Massive
we're
is
up
very
91%. Big boobs expanded by 78%. Big booty, 83. Big tits category grew by 31%, and BBW gained 24 plus 24%. That's so
funny. Massive. It's very funny to
Massive.
type in a porn search.
Number 3, sex machines. Top trending search, Android. Grew
this makes sense.
1,600%.
The
Android
AI stuff.
Yep. Android cosplay, Android roleplay, robot, sex robot, 3D robot, machine.
I thought it was gonna be like those.
I wonder if this helped.
NPC.
I wonder if this helped Bert Kreischer.
Who's fucking searching up NPC?
And now
Yeah, what the
1,500
That NPCs probably are.
uniform. Here you go.
Just the AI searching on Pornhub.
Bro.
This leads into your cop thing. Look at cop uniform, men in uniform, military.
Cop thing.
Look what.
You like cops, you know? You like
No,
men in
you said
uniform?
you said
The bad
Italian.
funny thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at
I
this.
was like, we talked about the army and soldiers and stuff.
Gay soldier.
Gay soldier?
Gay soldier gained 332%.
Because of all the Ukraine stuff.
Yes, that makes sense. Soldier. Sexual healing up 344%. Therapy. People
but
need
what
help.
if it's not sexual healing and it's like therapy where the therapist takes advantage of someone while they're fucking at their lowest? Like, what if that's not healing at all?
I know what will help you.
You're really isolating one word in that, and therapy could be a lot of context.
I'm your therapist. Pull out that hog.
Yeah, what if it's like a power thing? It's not helping. It's not like a therapeutic.
Jesus.
What happened?
Did it say what goes down? Like, is there
maybe I don't know. Maybe
like, is
later.
there just more people on the internet? Just with more people overall? I don't think it'd be enough to like jump those massive
Jump that
numbers.
much?
Yeah. But like I wonder what's going down. Like,
Yeah,
what
or I
are
wonder if they
people
take
searching?
I wonder if they take the same sample size, or is it an average? Yeah, because I'm sure more people get access to the internet, and with more people, like more people are watching
Right, but
porn.
like fucking 1,000% on
Yeah,
some of those.
that's
are just
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the most searched terms of 2023.
Hentai won
Hentai.
again. Wasn't
Again.
that last
People
year?
fucking love it.
That's I get it that it's top
MILF.
10, but number one?
MILF,
What?
lesbian, Japanese. What is that?
All right, fuck it.
I'll search.
Yeah, you do it on that. I don't want to do it on my phone.
I don't
It's some
like
weird shit.
Hey, hold on.
P-I-N-A-Y.
You got safe search on? Oh, Filipino women.
Oh, Filipino
Those are
women.
Say Filipino.
Wow, that beat anal. Interesting.
Crazy.
Asian, Latina, big ass, stepmom, anime, threesome, ebony, massage, cream pie.
People really like Asians. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Asian people like as much as anyone
Well,
else.
no,
but,
there's
like,
most people are Asian in the world.
Wow. That is interesting to think
I
about.
mean, yeah, I guess that is very true.
But how
like,
many of them are even allowed the internet?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think
Or
China's.
have it.
I don't think they have statistics on China here. Because they do like
Yeah.
world populate. Yeah, I don't think China's part of this.
And then there's probably places.
Wow, femboy plus 12. That's the highest one on here.
good
And
for
tra-
the
and
femboys.
look at
No,
this. I'm sorry.
animation.
Animation takes the cake.
Separately, so Hentai's winning, not even getting those animation points.
That's crazy. And it's winning by a lot.
Yeah.
Big margin.
Over MILF?
People love it.
MILF's a classic.
Timeless.
It's a classic. Oh my god.
I'm fine with hentai being like top 10.
I never liked it. Never into it.
Should not be number
I
one.
will say the first time though, seeing like, I think for me it was like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, like seeing that on Pornhub, like someone it was like Teen Titans or something.
Yeah, there's a couple things that got Bulma naked and it's pretty nice.
Remember that?
Remember
Finding that for the first, and like where the animation matches, and you're like, wow. So someone really sat and they did this, huh? Like, wow, this is they have a whole page. I'll make an account. I'll follow this person.
It's pretty cool.
Most searched porn stars. See this? I don't know any of these people.
Bella Dangers.
I know her from Barstool.
So she's hanging out at number
She's
one last year and is still number one?
Dude, there is something ridiculously hot about her. I don't watch
That
porn
her up top?
stars. Yeah, top right. I don't watch porn stars. I always watch amateur shit. I watched that thing on Barstool with her and immediately went and found porn with her. Like, she is very fucking hot.
Riley Reid's pretty much a household name now.
She's retired though, right?
Is
Or
she?
that Lana Rhodes?
I don't know. Mia Khalifa, I feel like, is a common one.
She's retired. She got in trouble for
you let
saying Palestine stuff.
you let a retard sit at the table.
What?
From Borat? When he's like,
Oh.
I'm retired. You're okay with a retard? Johnny Sins.
That's
for
what
you,
Jason always used to call Johnny.
Elena the Plug.
That's that podcast Adam 22.
No,
No Jumper.
No.
He has like rappers and stuff on. I guess he had like a
He had
real
the plug on?
No. I'll fucking tell you. That's his wife. And
Is the plug?
yes. And he had a really fast rise where his podcast did really good. And then at the height of it, his girl who like just had like a child with him, she like got back into porn and started fucking black guys.
Oh boy.
And
Was there a conversation with this?
yeah, but that like on the podcast, like he had his wife on as a guest and they talked about it before and after. And it turned into this at first being like, we're a modern couple and I'm a fucking
We're a modern couple.
I have a bad past and she's doing this and we're gonna love her. And then it just turned into like this weird cuck thing. And like now his podcast is like down, I think. Maybe I made the down part up, but it was really weird. I see the shit on Twitter. But like,
I wouldn't be like,
she fucked one black dude and then it turned into like a gangbang of black guys. And like now he went from being like weird about it to now he's like promoting it. It's weird.
because that's a weird thing now. Like, how do you sexually please your wife now?
I don't know if she's
'Cause if
necessarily
she's-
getting pleased in a gangbang.
I think she,
But I mean,
seemed
like,
pretty into
but-
it from the interview.
But I feel like in her
I
head,
think she's
like,
pretty like she doesn't need to be doing porn is the thing. You know what I'm saying?
and I feel like if
he's
you,
really rich.
And I feel like if you start doing shit, well, Zach, she needs to make her own money. She's an independent woman.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to rely on a man.
Listen, man, I don't keep up
She doesn't need
with
to rely
any
on
of
a
them
man,
enough
but
to
she
know,
needs a
like,
man to fucking
detail.
plow her. In
These are the
film.
things I see in like 30-second clips where I'm like, what in the fuck goes on?
These are people.
Because I see like I hear of No Jumper a lot. So then when I say, I'm like, oh, I'll taste test this, get like a sample size of what this shit is.
Alexis, Texas. I went to high school with a guy who claimed that was his stepmom.
That lady was my shit back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, amateur
You know what
models.
she
You'll
said?
you'll probably know these people.
She
amateur
doesn't
models.
fuck black people.
Really? She said that?
I guess it's a thing in porn where you have to pay me more for some people.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know there's a?
Is that racist?
Did
do
you know
think?
there's a page on
Yes.
Pornhub? There's a page on Pornhub
Or is it
called
complimentary?
Racist.
From her, probably.
Yeah.
There's a page
Texas.
there's a page on Pornhub called Surprise BBC.
What?
What do you mean a page?
I think it's like a studio, like someone's making this.
Oh,
like this is
okay.
their thing or whatever
Gotcha.
the fuck. But I guess they like hire these amateur girls or whatever, and they don't know who
Surprise.
they don't know who it is, and like they make them go answer the door, and it's just some big black dude, and they're like, and then it's just like, and then it's like smash into like a close up of their reaction, like I didn't sign up for this.
I'm sure they didn't tell.
I saw this on
the back
Reddit.
Surprise.
Yeah, I saw it on Reddit. I assume it's real. I didn't do any more research. I didn't like dive
I
into
assume
it.
nothing in porn is real.
Yeah.
So they're like,
do you know
they
these
open the
people?
door and be like, oh my God, I've never done this before.
These are your amateur models.
That is true because, with the rise of OnlyFans, I've seen this. Now amateur people try to become like notable or whatever, like have a following and it's like, well, aren't you just a porn star now? Like you fuck and people keep up with you?
Slut. Dick for Lily.
Muse slut. I gotta look her up.
Dick for Lily.
I might have seen her.
I may have seen her on
Muse slut is funny as fuck.
Muse slut's very funny. I must.
I
look
really
that
hope
up
she's
later.
not dressed up as Mew.
I would hope
the
not.
State of the Union. Most searched terms. Oh, United
United
States.
States.
This is United States. Lesbian's number one. Lesbian, MILF, and then hentai.
Let's go.
So the European countries are really...
Or Japan. Japan's just going
that's true.
Big ass Latina MILF. I mean, I'm putting in work on this list.
They're +1. They beat Ebony. Ebony's just a crazy thing to say.
Yeah, they just swapped.
It seems to exist in my... It's another world.
It's like Latina.
Yeah, where no one says
When
it in
someone
real
says,
life.
but when they do, it's like...
You talking about porn right now?
Did you just describe that woman as a Latina?
Yeah.
That I don't like.
You might as well have said big booty Latina. Like,
No, that'd be funny to bust out. Be like, hey, this Ebony chick is up front trying to figure...
you should do that to Donnie. Donnie would turn around like, excuse me.
This is Ebony chick up front. Needs a manager.
That's very funny.
Stepmom down -3. I'm glad to see that
Good,
down.
yeah, bro.
You don't.
The step anything, it's just...
It's weird.
It got too prevalent. It got too mainstream.
Gangbang +12.
Wow.
Welcome to the big show.
Japanese down.
Dun, 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 dun. POV +7. Japanese -11.
I feel like POV...
What's BBW? Is that like big women?
Big, beautiful woman, I believe.
Yeah.
Latina. Thick
Okay.
Latina. Squirting. Down 2. Cheating +9. I don't
What
get
is
that one.
JOI?
We looked it up one time. It's jerk off instructional.
Okay.
5, 4. Is that what like they count down? Is that what it is?
What do you think instructional means?
Like, is that what like they
You count down?
They would like they show you how to do it. I assume that's what it is, right? They would tell you how to jerk off, and then they would be like, "All right, do it."
Yeah, but remember in Detroiters, Sam is watching one of those, and the main dude's like, "What is that?"
He was watching.
And he's like, "No, it's not so much of instructional. It's more like they encourage you." And he's
"Oh,
like,
is that what it is? It's like encouragement."
That's what he says in the show. Yeah, he's like, "It's just nice to be encouraged." It's like, I'm happy that they're happy. It's something like that.
Wow, that's nice.
It's Sam.
What?
I don't watch that
I gotta.
shit.
I'm
Here it is, relative by state. Illinois, ass eating.
Hey,
Nice.
nice.
Okay.
I've contributed to that.
Yo, what is Texas? Could you move that mouse
Yeah,
real quick?
I had the same thought.
Texas, creamy.
What the fuck is creamy?
With not cream pie, but creamy.
Utah's Mormon again. I like that.
That's what they're allowed to.
You know what else I like? Hawaii. Hawaiian.
Respect.
They're really patriotic over
Racist.
there. No, I like that.
Very racist.
They're really patriotic. Like, no, we're going to stick to Hawaii.
Alaska, sex doll, because they're all serial killers up there and fuck dead people. And in the meantime, they have a sex doll.
New Mexico, Native American. Arizona, car sex, which would be odd in Arizona.
Brutally
when it's
hot on leather.
Brutally
Oh.
hot.
Leather seats just
Idaho.
California, not stepmom, Asian stepmom.
Ooh. Okay.
makes sense for North California.
Oregon, nudist.
Totally makes sense.
Washington,
Sense.
sensual sex.
Yeah, there you go.
Ew.
Makes sense.
Look at
So far, these have made sense.
In North Dakota, loud, wet sex.
Christ.
I like Idaho's dildo ride.
The dildo porn never made sense to me.
Bouncing boobs.
Respect to North Carolina.
what is
Bubble
this?
butt.
What's a body swap?
Giant tees?
Giant Tessie? Giantessie? Oh, giantess. Big women. Giantess.
Oh.
Ass to mouth. Nice. Big black dick. That's interesting.
Not BBC.
Smoking.
Bald?
I feel like they had smoking again.
Someone did.
Nip slip. That's an odd thing.
That's very funny. Small dick for Ohio.
Wow.
Let's get the numbers on the female to male split on that. Who's looking it up? Small.
That would be
dick?
interesting. I would like to know that. Bubble butt, high heels, ebony solo. Wow. Fingering myself.
2 solos back to back.
Furry. Fantasy in Florida.
Hey, I tell you, they're living in a fantasy land
I
down
tell
there.
you.
That Ron DeSantis
He
doesn't know what he's doing.
He don't believe in the female orgasm. He thinks it's all a fantasy. He thinks it's all bullshit.
He thinks once he's
Him-
got his
him,
rocks off,
him,
job's over.
Ben Shapiro, they're all moving to Florida. Those pieces of shit. They should all be in Virginia, where smoking's the thing. With Bernie Sanders.
Smoking to me makes a
I
lady.
think a woman should be smoking in Virginia.
She has the right to smoke.
He's Vermont. I'm sorry. Where's Vermont?
Up top. It's like one of those flip-flop
POV.
ones.
It's one of these, yeah.
Blowjob.
Yeah, there it is. POV blowjob.
Yeah,
I want to see a woman giving a blowjob to a man that I then believe it's myself.
And they have the right to identify however they want.
However they want.
They can both have
fine.
penises. Neither of them can have penises.
Building a wall around Vermont.
Back in my day, a woman would wear a dental dam.
No. I want to keep the same suit on. I've been wearing the same suit. We're doing this right in
Yeah,
Vermont.
what is a body swap?
Body swap? What is that?
Is that like in Dragon Ball Z when Captain Ginyu and Goku, like, I'm in your, like a girl's in a guy's body
That's wild.
and fucks her own body?
She just gets up to go piss standing up.
I've never thought about anything like that.
Look at
That's
this.
crazy.
Connecticut, double vaginal.
Whoa.
Getting crazy out there. I like DC's, though.
District, big ass cop.
A lot of horny politicians.
That's literally the Chappelle
Jersey,
show.
New Jersey,
Hey.
Turkish.
Washington Heights boy, they'll tell a cop, girl, you got a dunk.
Turkish.
That's very
the
specific.
Turks.
New Hampshire, pierced.
Gross.
Maine, thruple. Okay.
Doesn't smoking to me always makes a girl less attractive?
Goth.
So it's funny that that's
Femdom.
like a thing they go for.
Nah.
Femdom.
From a smoker's perspective, no.
Agree. From a smoke,
yeah.
if you're already in, yeah, I'm sure it ups the ante.
Look at Nebraska.
See a hot girl with like a leather
Yeah.
jacket or something smoking?
Don't get me wrong, that's an aesthetic that it
Yeah.
fits in, but
Look at Nebraska. Rub.
What?
rub one out.
Missouri.
Yo, sex dick? What is sex
What-
dick?
sex dick.
Oklahoma. These dumb illiterate fucks. I'm sorry, Oklahoma. I take that back. What is sex dick though?
Transformation in Missouri.
Close up in Kansas.
Sex dick. Tickling in Minnesota.
Iowa cartoon porn.
Sex dick.
Look at Nevada. Vegas, baby.
Represent. You know, good for you guys.
I like that. Countries by traffic. This is good. United States, always on top.
Again,
baby.
just throttling the competition.
And that's
Philippines.
That's probably why the Filipino women
shit,
are
I
so
knew this
high
would
up on
happen.
the list.
Oh, we did make an hour and 10, though.
we
It usually only hits like an hour.
We did get pretty far on that. Yeah. Here, let me pull it up here. We'll see if we missed anything. Anything good.
True.
Who knows? You only get this once a year. Well, who knows? We're going to be doing it more often now. Now that I know there's more. Look at video game searches, technology. Look at you get everything. This is impressive.
I'd like to know who was looking up small dicks.
I'd really want to know that. All right.
Is that guys looking up like, I'd like
Time.
to see a porn with someone like me in it?
Here,
Or
what
is that
country-
girls being like, I just love.
What country do you think lasts the longest? Time per visit. They're on there the longest. So I'm going to say if you're stroking it from when you get on,
So who's going to jerk off the longest is going to be, how are you going to look at that?
you might think you might have to compensate with the size. You know what I mean?
Well, think about, you could go,
If
who's
you think-
the horniest, but then they might be getting multiple loads off.
That is true. They could be going rounds.
They could be edging.
You have to think about that.
So who's the horniest people?
Or you also have to think about
Indians.
You're going to go up with Indians. No, they're not even on
Calcutta.
Calcutta. Come on, Simbala. No, Philippines.
It was last year.
Philippines. Japan, number 2. You got to think. You got to compensate. You got to say, hey, I don't have a large schmeat. You know what I mean? I don't have a big hog. So but I can last a while. I can really stretch this out. I could be on Pornhub for 11 minutes and 15 seconds.
I disagree because evolutionarily speaking, they would have to come immediately because their chances of having sex are lower from having a smaller dick.
Yeah.
So if they are having sex, they need to nut instantly because
but that's just for
if the woman realizes what she's gotten herself into and then
can't
it's a
deal with
small
this.
dick and tries to, he's got to get.
But if
his
they're
seed.
lasting a long time, maybe he's killing it at the foreplay. He really knows how to work that little thing. He's in it. He's out. He's in. He's out.
Foreplay's a different
He's
thing.
mixing a finger. He doesn't know what's going on.
Foreplay is a different thing.
Why? You don't, well, that is true. You don't know.
We're talking about him putting his dick in a woman.
Like a man, like a gentleman, and her enjoying it. Number 3, Egypt.
This is who lasts the longest.
This is time spent per visit, so I'm going to say last the longest.
Oh.
United States, we're low on the list. We're getting beat by Italy,
Well, we
Ukraine.
have shit to do.
Ukraine's up, Sweden's way up, UK's way up, Netherlands way up, Canada, big, huge, Mexico up 69%, 69 points from last year. Mexico is up with their time. They're really stroking it over there. They're really going after it.
Some of these countries,
they just discovered lotion. They're having fun.
No, a lot of these countries probably are just getting the infrastructure to have quality internet all the time.
That's what it is.
So they're able to really this isn't a once in a blue moon.
They got a real
thing.
solid connection, so they could just be on there now.
I got
You
this
can
thing
have a
called
couple tabs open. You know what I mean? You don't need
Ethernet cable.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't stopped watching porn.
No, it's a beautiful thing. Ooh, here we go. States per visit. What states do you think are the longest? You're gonna go piss. This guy.
I'm gonna go Texas.
No, Maryland's up. Oh, they got the shortest too. This is nice. Damn, we're not even on the list. We're somewhere in the gray medium.
Happy metal.
Yeah, space is full. How's it full now? Like, what is happening? What is happening to this thing? Well, favorite times to watch, obviously 11 p.m. is up. Here we go. Here's a fun one. We'll finish on this. This is the categories by country. So what's the country category?
What?
Like that everybody's looking up for the country. Like what's the biggest one that they're looking up?
Lesbian.
Lesbian?
For America?
Yes.
Ass.
MILF.
Ebony.
Really?
Ebony's up.
A word.
Canada. Canada's lesbian.
That makes sense.
Russia? What would you say? Think
Fisting.
of patriotic people.
BDSM.
Spy.
Hardcore.
Russian.
Spy.
Russian. They're keeping it Russian.
Keeping
Again,
it Russian.
racist.
Yeah.
Wow. South America, anal. The whole continent.
Well, they don't have access to a lot of condoms down there, so
And it's
they're just
still very Catholic.
It's too very, very Catholic. All right. That's it.
That's nice. I didn't know they did like the whole year in review thing. Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I get emails and it's like, here's your year in review. It's like, you can fuck right off.
Oh, visitor demographics.
I need my year in review, Smoothie King.
Demographics by generation. Gen Z 18 to 24. Their highest one is cosplay, hentai, interactive, smoking, cartoon, feet, virtual reality.
So they're doing all the bullshit.
Yeah. Gen Z.
They're also the ones
Gen
that are
Y.
on it the most.
Gen Y. Here's us.
They're also the ones that are on it the most, I feel. Between that
It was
and, like,
between
old
them
people.
and us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be like the elderly people sitting at home with nothing to do.
Yeah.
No, they still
Boomers
fuck.
were up this year. Yeah. 65 plus is down.
You didn't even say tits or ass at any point in any of that.
Gen Y, this is us, 25 to 34. Wow. Number one, muscular men.
That's what we're searching?
Tattooed woman, cosplay, roleplay, FFM,
This is equally dumb.
interactive, transgender, Korean.
Interactive.
Gen X, 35 to
Like
54.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
This is good.
Like the 3-prong things you plug into the TV.
35 to 54. Scissoring, vintage, transgender, fingering, strap-on, fisting, bukkake, small tits.
I can't find any good scissoring video.
Boomers, 55 plus. Smoking is number one. Transgender, number two. They're really trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they're not looking up to jerk off.
No.
They're just looking up to
It's
see what all the
research.
fuss
What
is
is
about.
going on with this? Hand job, mature, cum shot, massage, BBW, bisexual male. Boomers are really getting after it.
Exploring their
Well,
sexuality.
the
in their older
repressed
years.
feelings.
They're finally like, my
Do you think
wife's dead now.
Here's
I don't have to fake that shit.
Here's a dumb one. Do you think most people are on mobile, desktop, or a tablet?
Mobile.
Yeah, by a lot.
I miss being able to use a tablet. The superior way. Of
Sets up a
jerking off.
desktop. I guess laptop.
Do you think
counts.
more people are using Android or Apple?
Android?
Whatever. There's more
Is
of,
it-
I guess.
It's Android, but it's almost split.
Yeah. I think it's just because it's cheaper, relatively speaking. You can get a cheaper.
Traffic by game console.
Oh,
PS5, PS4, or Xbox.
PS4.
Yeah,
for
there's more of
sure.
them.
For sure.
PS5 is a close second. Do you think more people are using Chrome, Safari, or Edge?
Chrome because of incognito.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Most search.
People use incognito.
Most
That's
search-
so fucking funny.
Most
to me.
search movies by characters.
Say it
Most
again?
search movies and characters.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say like a Marvel movie or something.
Yeah.
They're up. Harley Quinn number 2.
Black Widow probably up there.
Black Widow is number like
Catwoman.
6. Wonder Woman is up there. Harry Potter. Number 1, Star Wars. Number 2, Harley Quinn. Game of Thrones. Avatar. Harry Potter. Wonder
Who's hot
Woman.
in Star Wars. I guess if you want like an alien chick.
No, I think they're
nothing.
going at that Ren girl. That's
Princess
the only
Leia.
woman.
Slave Leia. That's probably what they're
Small
going
tits,
for.
Looks like a little boy.
If you know what, if you're
Slave
trying to jerk
Leias.
off to Slave Leia, I respect that.
Back in the
I
day, I
respect
totally
that. That
was,
OG
yeah.
shit, I respect
I
that.
100%.
365 days. What is that? The Incredibles. Mrs. Incredible is
I
pretty
mean,
thick.
that's it's different.
I've been there.
Batgirl, Captain Marvel, Loki, Scarlet Witch.
I hate when people are attracted to Loki for
Oh, here we go.
it solely based on the fact that he's like queer in one interpretation. It's like sometimes he's a girl, so he's like it's like
That's actually
yeah. Sure,
Most
whatever.
search video games on Pornhub. Who's searching video games?
Oh,
Tomb
Fortnite.
Raider.
Fortnite number 1. Yep. Fortnite, Overwatch, Minecraft porn, Pokemon,
What would Minecraft?
Atomic Heart, League of Legends, Mortal Kombat,
No
GTA
Tomb
5.
Raider?
Tomb Raider's
Dude,
low.
Tomb
on the
Raider
list.
hasn't made a game in a minute.
But hot video games.
Right. You think of the iconic Laura
Tits.
Croft's
I'm surprised.
triangle poops.
Fat tits.
I'm surprised Street Fighter's not higher up.
Yeah. I can't think of the girl's name, but yeah. Liu Kang.
No.
She's Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah. Chun Li.
Very racist name. Should've been the
Number
best
1,
one.
Chun Li. Video game characters.
Even fatter tits.
Is Laura Croft on there?
Yep, number 4.
See, there you
Sonic.
go. Huh?
Slime.
I don't know.
That's probably some anime.
Who's wants to
Traffic by
fuck
holidays.
a hedgehog?
What holiday do you think is the most trafficked
Fast.
one? In the
Is most
U.S.
What?
Most trafficked holiday in the U.S. So, like, it's a holiday.
Labor Day.
But people jerk off the most on
People are on Pornhub the most this holiday.
Memorial Day?
Christmas. No. Let's say Thanksgiving.
You're going to say Thanksgiving?
No.
It's got to be Labor Day.
Say Labor Day?
No. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Martin Luther King?
Fuck.
Thanksgiving.
It was? Damn it.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of
So-
cold days that you'd be off.
That's all we got.
But Thanksgiving, you'd be too tired.
Yeah, here's the other ones they do. Look at Apple during the Apple event, you could see what people are doing. The coronation insights during the coronation for the king.
Okay.
Super Bowl.
The coronation for the king.
Oh, I'm gonna stroke my schmeat to the king. I've been looking up queen porn for the past hour.
I haven't known what to do with myself
Oh my!
till the king's in charge.
Oh, the little king. All right, we're done. Hour 22. You fuckers got a lot this week.
God damn.
We're having fun.
Having a good time.
Ah.
I'm going to sing you out of here with another flock of eagles.
The original Aryans.
1, 2, 3, 4. I runs. Nah. All right, you fuckers take care. Well, you guys have a nice one. It's always a pleasure, and we'll be back next week with another great episode of the Stone Day Podcast, episode 95. It's gonna be great. You'll just really enjoy yourself.
Yes.